Right, here's the third of my distinctly Scottish records. This is Talking by William McCulloch, a monologist, storyteller, humourist, etc. Recordings made somewhere around 1940, probably 1943, around that sort of period. Columbia record, as you can see. And this is part 1. Grandfather tells the children about David and Goliath.
Well, you see, wee Davy was just a wee bit boy, just a wee laddie. And at the time the war broke out with the Philipsteins, at the commencement of hostilities, his 12 brothers was caught up for to join the militia. And of course, wee Davy wanted for to gang too, but his father says, "No, David, you canna gang, for you see, they will attack you. In the first place, you're no all enough, and besides, you're our wee." You see, there was nae bantam brigades in they days. By and by, when you hae supper a windmere porridge, you'll maybe be able for to join with a lave. Besides, you'll need to stay at home and gang with the milk and feed the kye and generally help your old father, for he's no so fit for his work as he used to be with the rheumatisms. Aye. Well, there was one thing that wee Davy had learned for today, and that was for today what he was told. So he just bide at home and played at the bowls and spent his beery and held the wool for his mother when she was knitting the socks for the soldiers. Well, after about a month, a telegram came from the front for to say that there was a great shortage of meat among the soldiers in the trenches. And his father made up his mind for to send wee Davy with some loaves and some ham and maybe a dozen or 12 of good fresh-laid hens. Fresh-laid eggs. And you may guess wee Davy was well pleased for to gang. And he set out on his journey. And when he arrived at the seat of hostilities, he noticed that his brothers and some of the other soldiers was looking awful white-like about the gills. "James," he says, "you're all feared." "Aye," says his brothers, "wait till you have seen the big giant Goliath of the Philipsteins, and you'll be frightened at day. He stands 10 feet high in his stockings holes." Aye, he was a big man. All the giants was big men in their days. "Me frightened it," says wee Davy. "I haven't seen aught that could frighten me yet. And if you're all feared, I'll gang and fecht the big giant myself."
Right, side 2, part 2 of this Columbia record. William McCulloch and Grandfather tells the children about David and Goliath.
And when the king heard that there was somebody that was willing for to stand up to the big giant, who was 15 feet high in his stockings holes, he was exceeding glad. But when he saw the size of wee Davy, he was just a wee bit boy again, his face fell, and he told wee Davy he was feared the job was over muckle for him, for the giant was a man that stood 20 feet high, and besides that he had a waistcoat of pure brass, as thick as a steam boiler, and a spear as long as a telegraph pole. "Never mind," says wee Davy, "just let me get a swipe at him afore he grows ony bigger." And he went away into the burn. No a big burn, nor a river, nor an ocean, but just a wee bit burn. And he got some round chuckies for his pea sling, and he went forth for to meet the giant Goliath of the Philipsteins, a man who was the size of a common haystack in his stockings holes. And when Goliath saw the size of wee Davy, he started for to laugh. "Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho yourself," says wee Davy. And Goliath says, "What are you wanting here?" shall ye see, says wee Davy. Will ye, cheeky breeks, says Goliath. I'm thinking you'll be going home in the Red Cross wagon. But wee Davy never only heard him. He just got a round chucky and put it in his pea sling, and he let bang at the giant's big fuzzy head, and he put him nae atween men. And Goliath says, here, what are you doing? Do you not ken that sir? He was fair to found it. He hadn't even time for to cry a borley. You see, such a thing as a chucky stain had never entered his head afore. And he fell down on the braid of his back, and the Phillips Times says to him, oh, you big stooky doll, what way can you know fecht the laddie? Who can I fecht the laddie? Says Goliath, do you not see I'm busy doing? But wee Davy got a big sword, and he cut it off the giant's head, and took it home and put it on the sideboard. And the Phillips Times, the odd on the wall. Aye, and he was just a wee bit boy. Aye, the odd on the wall. Aye.